What's up, guys? Welcome back to the All That Podcast with Grace
and Juliet.
This is our 6th episode. Yes.
Which also means that we got new microphones, y'all.
Woo! We're having a little bit of technical difficulties with them, but we're working through it. We actually filmed this whole episode.
Well, we had specifically, we filmed yesterday, but the microphones, after we rewatched it, they, were all buffering. So only this microphone works so far. We have to figure out what's going on with the second one.
We gotta get techie. But moving to this episode,
we're talking about the Ole Miss weekend. So we were gonna have a guest, but she could not make it today. So since we play Ole Miss this weekend, a couple of notes that Brian Kelly said in his press conference is that Ole Miss overall is playing great defense. They have great offensive weapons, and they are just a talented team. And going off of that, I think we just really need to focus on ourselves and just getting better day by day. Gary Nussmeier has been very good these past couple of games. So is our running game, but I think our defense is the thing we actually have to watch.
Yeah, I agree. I think this game is going to be really detrimental for us.
And he said last year's defense, they did not tackle, get set, and they were just not a great squad at all. And we're trying to make Ole Miss's offense one-dimensional. Basically, we're trying to just make them only do certain things and basically just stop them from scoring as much as they did last year. The game last year was 55-49 Ole Miss. So if we give up 55 points, you're bound to lose.
Yeah, and I think even if you win a game, let's say you win 60-55, you still lost. You gave up 55 points.
Exactly.
So that's just not good.
Yeah, and we can't just focus on let's just keep outscoring them. We need to limit their points because that's how defense is going to win the games for us. And overall, we need to finish the game. And Ryan Kelly thinks that this team is so much more balanced compared to last year. Last year's team, we had such an electric offense, but our defense, we kind of just started to let our offense down, and that's how we lost a lot of games. So I think going off of that, we can come to think that we kind of have more confidence going to this game compared to last year. I was a little scared last year too, especially because we were on the road. But this year, since we have home field advantage in Tiger Stadium, I think that gives us a huge factor and a big impact for us.
Yeah, and it's our first SEC home game. So I know everybody is excited and hoping the stadium will be packed, sold out. I think it will be.
Everyone has told me that they're trying to get Ole Miss tickets for their friends, family, but no one is selling their tickets because they know how big of a game this is.
Yeah.
And also, since not only we're playing Ole Miss and how it's such a big game, since it's our SEC home game, we also have family weekend for our sororities, which is really exciting. So a lot of people, our family and friends, are coming to the parade grounds and for the tailgates. So that's going to be really exciting, which also means more interviews.
Yes, we're so excited. We'll be interviewing parents. We didn't get to interview any parents for LSU family weekend, but we're definitely going to try to do that. We've already had people asking us if we can interview their parents.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
So please, we're so excited for the game. I am so pumped.
I don't even know, what are your final score predictions for this game?
Okay, I am going to have to go with 48-45 LSU.
LSU, okay.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
What do you think that are going to be, the big impacts in the game? Do you think it's going to be the offense just dominating overall and our defense just struggling and we're just trying to outscore them? Or do you think it's just going to be a tough back-to-back, game on both sides?
I think it's going to be primarily an offensive game just because I know our defense has been struggling, and I'm hoping it won't be just an offensive game. I'm hoping it's a both sides of the ball game, but from our past games, I feel like it's just going to be the defense kind of lacking a little and to where our offense has to step it up because Ole Miss has a really great offense, and they have last year. Jackson Dart is amazing, and Lane Kiffin's a good coach, so
very aggressive. He's willing to go off on fourth downs.
Yes, that's going to be very important because almost always goes for it almost always goes for it
Always,
on
yeah.
4th down. So the defense is really gonna have to. And I don't really have that many concerns about the front line. It's just mainly again the secondary.
Yeah, and also taking care of the ball on the offensive
Yes,
side.
because if Garrett Nussmeier throws interceptions, that's going to hurt us. So we need to be careful on turnovers.
And both these teams are known to be an offensive style team. Like, they're not really known for their defense as of recent. So I feel like their offense is going to be something to really watch for. And like you said, Grace, like Jackson Dart is one of the most talented quarterbacks in the country. And he has a lot of offensive weapons too. So that's something to look after, especially because our cornerbacks are they're very unexperienced,
Yeah.
mostly freshmen, and they're trying to still get things together, which is fine. But I just hope they all pull through. And
I actually think I saw one in the Union today. He was getting Panda Express.
Gotta stop that panda.
And he was eating Swedish fish. So get to practice, buddy. But I think our running game has been improving every single week, so that is going to be a big factor for us. If we can just run the ball well, if that's the only thing we can do and it works, I'm fine with that.
I think my favorite player so far this year has been Caden
Caden
Durham.
Durham.
He's been such a star.
Him and Aaron Anderson.
Yes.
I think he's like my favorite. It was weird not having a game this past weekend.
Yeah, it has been weird, but I feel like it was a good like recovery weekend for me. Like, it was kind of time for me just to settle down, like get things situated, especially because midterms are coming up for us. I just had a midterm, and for the rest of the week, I have a couple more. But that's another thing to focus on besides the game, at least for students.
And like, it's again gonna be hard game because Ole Miss is coming off an SEC win, and they lost to Kentucky, and then they won against South Carolina. So it's a little like we barely won against South Carolina, so it's scary.
A couple other notable like losses from SEC was like Bama losing against Vanderbilt and Tennessee losing against Arkansas. That was really shocking for me. And I even saw, you can clip in the video, like there's Vanderbilt fans going on Broadway streets, like having the goalposts, which is insane.
I don't remember what it might have been Arkansas. They had the staff, like the field staff, take the goalposts down for them
because you can't really control them at that point. I mean, you can't stop 20,000 fans, let alone students.
Do you think everybody's gonna storm the field if we win the game?
I think so. We're bound to do it at least one time, especially if we know that is the only game we would likely storm the field.
Like it's either Ole Miss or Bama,
and I don't know. I don't really know if we're gonna win.
We'll get to that.
But that's for a later time. We have to focus on Ole Miss.
But we need to. I'm so excited for the tailgate. I kind of want to get out there earlier, just to enjoy it more because we have to leave.
Yeah.
For enough time to get a good spot in the student section.
Yeah.
Towards like not towards the bottom, but like
Yeah, and we want to get good like videos for y'all just to put on next videos, like episodes, podcasts. So,
it's gonna be a busy day.
Yeah, but after this week, we have, like we said, midterms, but then also fall break, which I'm excited for.
Yes.
But it's also kind of like a pause in the year of like, oh, we've been here for 2 months, and I feel like it's been more than 2 months.
I know. It's been
a lot of stuff every single day. Like,
yeah, I'm so busy this week and last week. We were both busy. I have my big little reveal
tonight in a couple hours.
In like 2 hours. So yeah. And then I had like Chopper last night. Like we just are go. But like I've been having so much fun.
Same.
Like last night I went with like my friends from my sorority. Like we went to get like our like baskets after our meeting, and then we brought it back to our dorms, and we just had the windows down. We were blasting music. Went to chapter, and then after did the same thing again. We got Pazookies.
I want to try them so bad.
Yeah, and then we did the same thing again, blasting music, and then we went to go pump for our homecoming boards, which are going up tomorrow.
And I know, like, I was looking on TikTok yesterday, like, Missouri sororities, they, like, put them, like, in a tube. Like a tube. Like, it looks like a straw, like, cut up paper straw, and you glue it on a whole, like board. So,
I actually kind of like pumping.
I do, too. It's kind of fun with your friends, especially, like, playing music and then, like, when you're eating dinner. But that has been, like, most of what we've done, like, this whole week and last week. But I feel like every day has been, like, such a long day, and not just of
I'm
classes.
tired.
It's more like what you do outside of class than what you actually go into class. And like if I look back at like what I did with high school, I was like done from 8 to 3. Like I wanted to go home, take a nap, and then, well, if I had like sports to do, I would go straight from class to school. I mean to sports.
Yeah.
So just like a whole
I feel like I get done with class,
schedule.
have to get lunch, and then I'm exhausted and I just want to lay here.
Yeah.
But then, like, at night, I'm like, okay, what am I doing? Like, I'm
Mhm.
bored.
Yeah. Oh, another thing to point out was the Saints game against the Chiefs on Monday night.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew we were going to lose, but, like, it's kind of. Oh, Derek Carr's out.
Derek Carr's out for a
weeks.
couple weeks.
So we're actually cooked because who's going to be, I guess, Spencer Rattler, but, like, he's still a rookie, and he's like, but I won't, like,
I'm actually excited for him.
Yeah,
he's like such a good
he played
player.
well in the preseason, so hopefully he can.
He's also more like versatile than Derek Carr. He can run with the ball. Derek Carr really can't do that.
But Derek Carr has been doing well, like,
yes,
and we have really good players on the team. So these last couple of losses have been like a little like what the heck.
Yeah,
but
I think it gives us hope though because those teams that we barely lost to can be like playoff teams.
It's also the beginning of the season. Like if we're able to win our division, then
I think we can take care of them.
I think we're very capable of winning the division. Hopefully his injury
isn't that major.
Yeah. And if it is, hopefully Spencer Rattler can, and then the question of Devontae Adams, where he's going to go.
I hope he goes to the Saints, but it's going to be very hard on how we're going to negotiate that, like money-wise and like trade-wise.
We never have enough money.
No.
And like I know he's looking at other teams. I think he was looking at the Texans. I don't even remember where else, but I was like getting ESPN.
Watch him go to like the Chiefs or something. Like
oh my gosh,
I feel like they pull money out of like the air. It's so weird.
Yeah, but that's hopefully the Saints will get better, and
hopefully LSU will pull win this weekend against
Ole Miss. We are so excited for the tailgate. So please find us there. Like, even if you've like, I don't know,
even if you don't even know anything about football.
Well, we're asking other questions.
Yes,
we're gonna start asking just general questions like, oh, like, where's your outfit? This, like, what's your favorite part of the tailgate? Like, just general questions. But yeah, we're really excited. I think this is the most excited I've been for a game so far. I'm just like counting down. Like, how is it only Wednesday? I just want to teleport to Saturday.
It's gonna be really exhausting though. I know when I wake up Sunday morning, I'm not gonna want to get out of bed.
I know I have a midterm on Monday, so
I got a speech on Monday I have to do. That's like 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
But another thing is, let me talk about the dining hall. I have a bone to pick. So I have to eat in the dining hall like a good amount. And it's fine, whatever. But I'm sick and tired of this pineapple salted caramel ice cream. I've heard the pineapple is good. Whatever. I'm not getting it. Salted caramel tastes like straight hand sanitizer. It's awful. I was like, let me get another chance. Awful. And who's getting swirl? I just think we need to bring back vanilla because it is the most basic flavor ever that everybody loves. What do you think?
I think I don't really care. I mean, I'm never at the dining hall. I'm always like eating my meals at.
But for us people who have to,
yes.
Wouldn't you want to finish your meal and be like, ooh, I want to get some dessert?
I think I want more variety of flavors rather than like chocolate vanilla. I want something like different every week. Yeah,
but it's been pineapple and salted caramel for like 3 weeks.
Well, then you gotta tell them to switch it up.
Don't know how, but whatever. It's fine, but yeah, I think that like wraps up our episode today. We did not have a guest for today's episode. We did, but things didn't work out. So let us know if you want to be a guest. Let us know if you have any TikTok ideas that we'll do, or anything else. Catch us at the tailgate on Saturday, and go Tigers! Thanks for watching. This has been Grace
and Juliet.
See you next time.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching today's episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, email at allthatpodcast12@gmail.com.
Or drop a comment on this video or DM us at our Instagram, allthatpodcast. See you next time. Woo!